Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're pleased to bring you the final semifinals match of this year's variety settings tournament for the Minish Cap Randomizer. And yes, and today in commentary, I'm very pleased to be joined by Luna Stick, who was one of our, I think, top contenders. We made it to the podium in last time, and
not contenders.
Well, it wasn't. Didn't you make to the podium? Well, you made it to the podium. You got a special.
No, I won.
Yes.
I won.
Okay, GG's.
He won.
Also joined by Spooktress, formerly known as Hendrix, who's also a top runner for Minish Cap Randomizer. So, if you two gentlemen would like to talk a little bit about the settings, we should be off in
just a few seconds
a little over a minute. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
These settings are going to take a while. That's the one certainty that we have. So we've got AD, and we've got a lovely 126 plus 10 figurine hunt.
Yeah, fully expect at least 2 hours 45 minutes for the seed, even with the high quality of these runners.
Yeah, 230 is like the low ball here. If the seed goes really, really well, we might see 230, but it's going to be somewhere between 240 and 250 to like 3 hours if the seed goes badly, depending on how much they have to zigzag. Yeah, so this seed has 136 figurines in the pool.
That is the maximum number possible.
We need to have almost all of them.
Find 126 out of the 136.
Yeah, so basically all of them.
And it's key candy that adds to the time. This is basically our max settings without Rip or Oko.
Yeah. Well, and Elf actually. Missed it. So yeah, we've got red and blue. Oh no. Oh, that both spells light arrows.
Bow plus bottle spells light arrows.
Yep. What's there?
Bow doesn't actually logically lock anything in these settings because this is still not show non-sword as damaging items. But yeah, so bow doesn't actually logically lock anything yet.
Yep. What's there? Right, we've got pet finish. So unfortunately, we won't be seeing him today. When Link pulls out the sword out of the pedestal, I don't know. There's a rumble to be heard, and Vati falls down some stairs. Who knows?
This is not lower parental access quite yet, Neon Potato.
Ooh.
We still need flippers. That was a lot of stuff on.
Yep.
But yeah, we still need flippers, cape, or sword and spin in order to reach lower parental. That might be one of the few. That might be one of the figurines that we skip. Is the one at 600. Depending on how convenient one of the wallets is.
Yeah, but it's an easy figurine to pick up.
Yeah, if you can get all the wallets, it's an easy one to get. But if you have trouble finding the last wallet, you'll probably skip that one.
It's not really an if. You are bound to find the last wallet because you have to do almost full clear everything. Which means that, yeah.
Well, there can only be 9
wallets.
I guess technically 3 of them could also be on PED still, but
you will find your wallet. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Not just one, but all of them. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun actually, just seeing them do their thing, I suppose.
The other fun, now we have lower channel access.
What was that?
Flippers.
Flippers. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, flippers will get you to lower kernel.
Yeah, it's pet finished, so DHC is dead, but figurines can still be placed in DHC.
Mhm.
Yes, items are still put on pet also. It doesn't matter, Nimbus. I've done plentiful seeds, and major plentiful items can still be in DHC because there's logically you don't need it. And there's our light arrows.
Yep, that's required light hours. Well, that's probably required light hours. So they don't have the grip ring just yet. So we might see light arrows actually required for Quantal as well. We don't know. They could be anywhere.
I think this is doing the last check not locked by the light arrows.
Do we maybe want to shoot a message to Myth saying that his mouse cursor is in the view? Or is he gonna do that? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it right now. It's just staring me. It's mocking me. Myth, you can't do this sword, don't you?
You don't have a sword. Okay.
But yeah, they're just trying to find their sword. Because the sword's actually really nice to have. But looking at the items, it might take a while until they get it. So with the bottle, Myth can actually go up Quennel to pick up the Kinstone there. Cloudtops. Although Myth can't really do anything in Quennel.
No, he can't.
Yeah,
He doesn't have bombs or... Yeah, he doesn't have bombs or keep to actually do anything else.
Oh no, the Kako. Yeah, Pikapals might be cutting it actually fairly close with those Kakos. Although, be fine. Yeah, he's fine. We're losing a few seconds here and there. As long as the third one isn't doing anything stupid.
So there's going to be a long time before we figure out if this is required light arrows. Because it's going to be a while before anybody gets found in here.
Yep. Yeah, Myth has his mouse on screen. I just cannot unsee it. And it's the worst thing ever. Fortress Smoky. We get a lot of things of Fortress. Rockbreaker. Rockbreaker is actually really useful. I think Rockbreaker is my favorite scroll to have.
It's just so convenient, yeah.
I think I actually prefer roll attack over Rockbreaker.
They're both very convenient to have.
Yeah.
Like, neither of them really do anything logically, but they're so nice to have. Oh yeah, we also have Town Minish. I forgot about Town Minish. Well, we don't know it's required light arrows yet. We have Town Minish and one check in Talon before the light arrows are required. Another fortress small.
Yeah, I've got a lot of fortress, but apart from that, there's Yeah, this game wants you to do Fortress right now. But unfortunately, we're still way off from Fortress. It's gonna take us...
We're going to be doing Fortress to speed anyways. It's going to be a full clear Fortress at that, too.
Yeah.
But
We are going to see Fortress, even if we like it or not.
so that small key doesn't help us yet. Whichever one. It's in our Fortress.
Right.
We have access to Deepwood.
We do. But do we want to go there?
I mean, do you think you're going to have a choice? Would you rather do the one check in Deepwood or the one check in Fountain?
You've got a very convincing point there.
But yeah, I fully expect. Oh wait, it's two. We have access to the back part of Deepwood too, or at least the first part of the back.
Whew, look at that! That's a bump back. Oh no. This could mean that Myth is going to try out Caterpillar with bombs again.
I mean, he can't reach Matterpillar. Not enough keys.
That's not going to stop him.
No, I mean like he doesn't have enough keys. There's no way for him to reach
It's not going
Matterpillar.
to stop him.
The instant glitches are fire rod. He cannot. There's just quite literally zero way to do it. To do Matterpillar? No, you can do it with bombs and enough keys to reach him.
Yeah. Using keys, yeah, that's probably going to be a key somewhere. Well, I think now Myth is... Yeah, okay, Myth is now running low on bombs. So he actually has to think twice about setting foot into Deepwood.
So we've checked. So all that we have left to know whether or not it's required light arrows is the one check in talent. So we're not going to know that for a long while, unfortunately.
That's the bump back for Pikapals.
Hey, we've already seen Library. At 11 minutes into Seed, we see Library.
Of course we are.
Okay. 2 butterflies. And you will not refuse a bow butterfly. Yeah, you will not refuse a bow butterfly. Okay, so Myth is not going into Deepwood yet. Hey,
Ooh.
that opens up Semifinal.
Yep.
It also opens up Droplets. Or, wait, do we have the Droplets King? No, we don't. Never mind.
Well, at least the cape gives us a lot of access to different. Actually, it doesn't. Why do you make your mouse cursor orange and oversized? Just wiggle the mouse every time you lose it. That's what I do. Okay. Huh.
I think Myth wasn't going to do Deepwood, but then the cape changed his mind.
With the cape, you can do a bit more in Deepwood.
Well, you can't really do any more, but what you can do is faster.
You can move around a bit faster, yeah. Two 24-inch and 120. Okay, yeah, I think I've got like 124, 26-ish and 120-ish. I don't know. I never took measurements, and I don't care. But I do know that Myth has one of those monitors that are like, not upside down, but they're higher than they're wide. Sort of those weird coding monitors. No, I say coding, but you know, it's you know what I mean. Ugh.
So they're both going to be finishing up each other's text right now.
Yep.
And then I guess, do we go to Hylia next? I guess, yeah. I think Hylia definitely beats Elm now, or Elm or Krenel. That's remembering the figurine that's here. He saw it but couldn't buy it at the time, and he does remember that, and he did remember that you can get it now.
But yeah, we're basically just waiting on the next piece of progression, because this is going to be a long seat. We're going to be here for a while. I think we just need to figure out where he's going to go.
Yeah, so this is almost certainly a lake play from Myth. Pikapals might be going to town, I don't know. Where he is, he can kind of go anywhere at the moment. Roll attack. Myth is doing the one dropless check that we can do right now.
I don't know if I like that. Just one, so I don't know if that's really that much.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It doesn't really change how long it takes you to do it, regardless whether or not you have the lantern. So it's not like it's a waste of time. So it's fine.
Right.
You're already in the area. You might as well do this one because you're not really losing time by doing it early.
True.
You're not saving time. You're not really saving time by putting it off.
See, yeah, Pikapals are also going into droplets. They also can just do one check. They don't have a big key. They don't have small keys.
Myth is doing the one Veil Falls.
Oh, that's
The
very
figurine.
green. That's nice. And you can also just peek what else is there.
Yeah.
See?
Remotes and a Kenstone.
That's good to know.
Yep.
Thought this is sword. Ooh, fountain could be big, yeah. Thing is though, you know,
Myth, Myth's not going to do Fountain without the king.
Myth is not gonna do Cradle. Because it's Cradle.
We're taking a quick refill. And probably going to town. What does King give us in town? One more check in town and the bell.
Yeah, they're slowly running out of checks. Rule basement. Yeah, they've now finished all the quick checks. Apart from Cradle because it's Myth. Now Myth actually has to do one of
Yeah,
those.
Myth's doing Krenel. Even he knows you can't keep putting off. Krenel's just a better play out of all these. Yeah, we have light arrows. So outblocking Simon is a thing that can be done. Boots.
Ooh. Those rarely help, I suppose.
I mean, it speeds up the seat in general, but
I guess, yeah.
Boots actually give us a lot more than 5 team checks. We have the 2 in. There's a sword, but yeah, we have we have 2 in the castle courtyard. We have 3 in Hylia, and then the 2 in Lomlon.
Yeah, but it's...
And with the sword is a 6 on Swiftblade.
It's still boots. No one... It's gonna take a while until they actually find... until they go there, because no one really prioritizes boots checks.
So you don't want to be going back to at this point until you have a turn.
Baby seat. We're 20 minutes in already.
Oh, and there's Arcane. And Karloff medal.
But yeah, true. I didn't roll it, so it's going to be a baby seat. Neither did Hayden roll, Nori roll. Although with Nori, her seeds are nice early and then just worse later. This is always good. Usually.
Okay, so we
right.
have Divergence. Looks like Pikapals is putting off the rest of Krenel since he got the king. And he's prioritizing town. Myth is finishing up Krenel. I think I agree with Myth more here.
Yes. Yeah, you want to... The thing is,
you want to be thorough, and you have access to the rupees on Cave of Flames now.
They have bombs.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, bombs.
Yeah, Myth now has access to... Myth could technically just do Kill Flames and be done with it.
Well, no, he doesn't have enough keys.
Oh, fuck it. Keys in... Yeah, right, keys in it.
Still, not a bad idea to check the rupees, though. Activate the Wind Crest, save, check the rupees. Then potentially save spawn if there's nothing interesting in the rupees.
Never spin yet. Right, spin.
That's not too unusual, actually. Spin you don't really care about until you have the red sword, so it's not a big deal.
That's another figurine.
Here, is this a found play?
Yeah,
It is.
They found usually pays off. Usually.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna be doing found this scene anyways. So we're about to see if it's required light arrows, because this has the last check before the light arrows.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's up in Fountain. At least we're seeing the new checks. Yeah, Myth is doing Cave of Flames. I don't know if that's the right call. I would also
mean,
Cave of Flames, but Myth has the
yeah.
uncanny curse to just do always the wrong thing when it comes to Quinlan and Cave of Flames.
I mean, I would have seen that those rupees, and then and then saves come to way at this point, and that's required light arrows officially. After seeing that the rupees were nothing, but okay, so that's official required light arrows. King gives us a bunch. This is that one really help though.
Yeah, we could. That was. Oh, I know. That was a good surprise here and there.
Acme is the race monitor for this, so
Yeah,
Acme.
it's world. I'm always just keeping it secret for the weeklies, because with attorneys, whoever is the race monitor usually rolls the seed. so there isn't that much of secrecy you can have.
Yeah, like the race room is at least visible to the public, so you can see who the seed roller is. So not really any point in trying to hide it.
Because it's so good, you make it cry.
The thing is, the good scenes are horrible because they're jet seed and they make you just so anxious. Still waiting on Droplet's Big Key or Mitts to really open up the seed. But yeah, I've had a jet seed before, and those are the most stressful seeds of all. They're not frustrating, but they're stressful.
For me, it's just the worse the seed, the better I am usually with it. So, yeah.
What ring?
Oh, that's nice stuff.
That opens up a good amount.
Right, how did Lucy write something in red? Ah, anyways. Lake Boots is... yeah, Lake Boots is always good. But Lucy, your message is in red on my end. And that's just fascinating me for some reason.
There's another small key for us.
Hey. Oh, right. Ah, it's emote. Okay, gotcha.
Wait, it's 30 minutes in and we already have all fortress keys.
Nice. Hey, there's the second sword. And that's the third sword.
That's the sword that Myth just got.
Yep, I know.
Yep. So we're missing spin scroll now. Now we went spin.
Fool's Goblet. Yeah. So the
Myth's about to get his red sword.
that is Split Blade. The one where Falls is Split Blade, with the one in Northern Highway Fields is Great Blade. I think might be the other way around. York. Ah, it's boring because I actually have to do. Yeah, Kato, that's just because we've been playing it for so long that I just know the dojo names by now.
Forgetting he has remotes now.
Yep.
This is probably school basement from Myth.
Yeah, he's just going for a few of the easy or of the quick ones. That's totally fine. Oh, right. I see. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that it was an emote because it just looked like regular writing. I mean, yeah, it's a different font. But on the first, like, you know, when just glancing at it, it looks like just a regular Twitch font. Of course, that's just what caught me a bit off guard there. I think.
That's a crypt small.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be one of the big holdups for this seed. Are the crypt smalls?
So the most important ones are Crypt and Chaos Frames. Those are the keys that you really want to look out for.
We haven't found Spin yet. Yeah, it's Beam. Beam is on top, Spin is on bottom.
Yep. Right. Pikapals are missing the way forward skin stone, so they can't go up there. Although it's probably somewhere there. It's just left Cave of Flames.
Yeah, Grip Ring hasn't had anything terribly important yet.
Yet.
The last check that we have? That we haven't seen?
I don't know, I'm really keeping up with, okay, we've seen this and we haven't seen that.
Okay. What else are we still missing?
Myth is still missing Courtyard, Fountain, Minish.
Okay, I don't think that we've done Courtyard yet. Okay. Pikapals, Pika is doing stuff that I know Myth is done.
The Myth is also missing. Okay, Simon. Have we seen Simon yet?
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen Simon yet either. Okay,
Yeah,
so Simon and Courtyard are where our progression has to be.
Or Ferry as well.
Did they ever run us do Hearthpot? Sphere Zero obscure check.
Yeah, we've seen half pot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have 4 items we've yet to see where progression can be. Because currently the grip ring has only led to, I think, a figurine. And we don't have access to Veil Falls for all the rest of it.
Small key.
We knew that.
Yeah, it's Fortress. It's just always good to be on the lookout for the ones that, you know, just so we know where-ish, I suppose. With It's at 9 hearts. Oh, right. Yeah, we might actually see Wave Blade soon. And do we have access? We do have access. For a second, I forgot that we were actually already in droplets. And we're still without spin. We said we just we can't do Western Woods, which they are currently hoping for. That has to be angry right now.
Okay, Simon.
Yeah, we haven't seen Simon yet. That's a good call.
So, yep. So this is potential for progression. Okay. Because when we first started doing these, beam was one of the few things that was logically required over everything else.
Yeah, they required 4 switches in Cradle Climb. Like, they're required in very specific cases. I think we've seen required beam like thrice in those like 2.5 years that we've been running this thing. Hang on, the Rando. Wait, I started playing Rando last year. I think the
Rando's
3 years.
almost 3 years old.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
The other the other obscure item for progression that we have not seen yet, but I'm kind of hoping for it to happen at one point. Required magic boomerang.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, there's only one case where it's possible.
Although, I think I would rather have required boomerang than magic boomerang. Just because magic boomerang is so incredibly unlikely.
No, I want to see it. It's just one of those things where I want to see. It's not very...
The magic boomerang is only required over in DHC, which is like never.
Yeah, both bows have to be locked behind back of DHC.
Not even both. Both. Bows, boomerang, sorry, not the boomerang. The beams as well.
Oh yeah, and the beams, yeah.
So it's just really unlikely for the magic boomerang to be required. The regular one, yeah, that's easy because it's Quennel, but not the magical one. Yeah, a bit over 2 years, yeah. Ooh.
Wait, what did we miss? Because grip ring didn't lock anything. Progression wise.
We've seen everything. Yeah, it has. God. Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
wait, it has to be the small key on 300 then. That small key on 300, I guess, has to be Deepwood. We haven't seen what that small key is yet.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that can lock anything at this point. because we've seen literally everything else, and Myth and Pika are still at 9 hearts.
Yep. Yeah, like we still have a lot to do for the seed to be measurable, I suppose.
This is actually very unfortunate for Myth because he checked almost everything before getting that wallet, so he has to actually farm rupees.
No, there's still the Southern rupees, the Southern Highway Field rupees left. I think Myth didn't pick up every one of them, so Myth should know that he should
have a good portion of them, so it shouldn't be enough. This is very bad for Myth. He's almost certainly going to have to grind some rupees.
Yep. There's also a few rupees up on the beanstalk.
I don't think it's enough though, because Acme was still only at was still under 300 before doing Simon. So
we can just see. We can just wait and see. Yeah, okay, Myth has to find something else. Pick up the rupee, Myth.
Yeah, Myth, it's the 300 item. 300 items required right now. Tackle game was already done. Both our runners already did chickens.
Oh no, wait, Myth's on 10 now.
I just turned on Myth's audio. He's complaining about the linearity of the seed.
So I imagine he's not too charitable for the seed. He's not.
You think he is going to be way played?
He's not happy. Myth is not very happy.
No, he is not.
Have you seen Wayblade from Pikapals?
He's doing Wayblade on 10.
Right, yeah. Pikapals also on 10 hearts. Well, 5 currently, but 10 in total. Is he? No, hang on. Pika's on 5? 4. Pika's on 9. Whoops. Thought Pika's on 10. Yeah, Myth, it's either...
Got saved.
That is very lucky, actually. That's a very convenient gesture, by the way.
So Myth is very upset, but also very happy right now that he does not need to farm rupees.
Yep.
And there's our spin.
Huzzah. Oh, it took us like almost 50 minutes.
Myth didn't realize that was a Deepwood Small, but if he thought about it, he would have realized it had to be Deepwood Small.
Yeah, but... We don't really think he managed Camp Randomizer. You should know that by now.
Yeah. Getting some bombs.
Thinking is only for those who cannot afford to gamble.
So the guest star gives us Old Man Myth, and is that it right now?
Did Pikapals everything in Deepwood? Yeah, he did.
So more linearity? Oh wait, we got Smith. Never mind. Not guest star. Okay, we're doing Western Woods.
Ah.
I forgot we just got spin. No, Aki. Cave of Flames is dead. They've already full cleared all of Cave of Flames that they can't. Oh, the small key, yeah.
As a casting instead. Saving Griggle.
There is.
Did you see that you're as excited as I am?
Oh, book number 2.
Hey.
And there's our droplets big key. That's going to be the obvious next play. But at this point, I think we can safely say that Pikapals is in the lead now because of Myth last locationing that.
Yeah, that's all the figurines up there.
And our moment. I think we're more excited for the moment.
Yeah, the moments are more important because we've got obscure spots on. Yeah, that is a beanstalk. You're absolutely right there.
So we have access to all the obscure spots.
I'm going to trust Myth. Yeah, don't trust Myth. Easy thought.
I mean, it's both. Your next best miss check is is in Lake, so you're doing Myths to Todd.
Yeah, and then you've got the underwater Whippies and Todd, and then you should be good to go. It's really interesting to see that just Pikapals is like really Pikapals is like ahead by the tiniest sliver, and it just looks so big because of the figurine count. Because we had those 10 figurines.
Yeah.
In.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna say he's ahead by what, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Western Woods that exactly. It's like very little. It just looks so big because it's well. it's Western Woods.
It looks so big because as soon as Myth gets, you're about to see again in what 30 seconds. In case you forgot.
Oh, I didn't forget. I don't think that's one of those Western Woods that you can easily forget. I really hope that Myth is not going to skip Western Woods though.
The stream's audio on for a bit. He's going to full clear caster before the beanstalk, so he is doing droplets before.
I wonder if Pikapal's gonna do hiking here. Guess it'd be nice. That's another deep wood smoky. Another one to the pile.
So one more Deepwood Small or the Lantern, and then we don't care about Deepwood anymore. We were playing Big Key, doesn't help required, but doesn't help us right now. Well, yeah, the Big Key, but I was thinking about the stuff that actually unlocks all the... whatever we were talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either.
Oh, and there's Fortress Access. There. Pika's probably going to do full clear Fortress before he goes to Metropolis because he's already here. No, you do Fortress because you're already here.
I'm really
you have to do it. You have to do it.
Go on.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it either way. So you do it because you're already here, and you don't know where Ocarina is, so it can take you a while to get back here.
What I was going to say is that Myth still hasn't done the Western Woods Beanstalk, and I'm really anxious about it. Because we had Elaine completely forget about the Beanstalk in the last weekly.
Yeah. Although Myth did mention that he does have to remember about the Beanstalk.
Yes, but we can't hear that on stream.
Yeah. No, you can't.
No, well, chat isn't going to hear that.
Nope.
And there's someone on Discord who's paying me, and I need to just mute that. Let's move for 8 hours. We should be done within 8 hours. Right? Yeah, I think you can't really use the randomizer to prolong Minish Cap for more than 8 hours. Or for more than like 6 hours. Myth and Dax, they're Plando. And there they kind of reach the limit as far as TMCR vanilla is concerned. So no shenanigans when it comes to like settings. Sorry, not settings. World and item distribution. If both runners crash on pets twice, if it's a full crash, like, oh yeah, the save game is wiped, maybe. But it's fairly rare that you crash on pet, especially with MGBA.
Yeah, if you have an actually accurate emulator, it's not likely to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Startups. That's 3 and 4. Actually surprised that they're not gonna go to Fortress. Oh right, yeah. Well, they can get everything there.
They don't have myths.
Myth has it.
No, Myth is getting myths now.
Yeah. Yes, you know what I mean. He's got mitts in our heart, okay?
Hey. Yeah, Myth is saying that he's... Yeah, I just turned on his audio again a bit. He's doing Fortress as soon as he finishes these quick checks.
It'd be weird if he would not be doing Fortress, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's right there. Might as well do it. Get it over with.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You don't know if Ocarina's in Fortress, you're putting off Fortress, you're making up an extra backpack for no reason. Whereas you're already here, so if it's not Ocarina's not here, you're not losing time either. So yeah, you just do Fortress now while you're here. So, Pikapals is basically Wind Ruins ahead of Myth right now. I mean, your next piece of progression is probably in Droplets, but you're going to need to do Fortress anyway, so you do it.
Yep. Pretty much.
There's our Pikapals skin stone.
And the final skin stone is probably going to be in Cloud-Tops. We know how it goes.
Their go mode is going to be the 126 figurine.
Yeah.
Everything else doesn't matter. The rest of the settings, they need a lot of items from go mode still, but the last figurine is going to be the ultimate item.
It's a figurine on seat. Full fig.
Yeah, they need 126 figurines. One of them is going to be locked behind one of the dungeons that they're required behind all the dungeons. So you're not really caring about the rest of the items.
Yep.
But if you want to know, technically for go mode, they need We need lantern, and we need a bunch of big keys. We need a couple small keys. We need a kinstone.
We need everything apart from 4 sword.
Yeah,
Easy as that.
basically.
Yeah, and Figures Pun is probably the worst one to play just because of that little counter. And when you're playing, that counter goes up so slowly.
It basically forces full clearing seeds.
It depends on the figurine hunt, but yes.
It depends on how many extras there are, but most of the time there's not enough extra to make it. But this was going to be a full clear seed anyways because it's AD, so it's not affecting the seed all that much, but it's still going to be the last thing that you find.
Yep. It's just going to put like a bit more onto you to do this.
Oh, there's our last Deepwood Small. That means our lantern is going to be in Deepwood, and then the Deepwood Big Key is going to be lantern locked. before it's the triple dip into Deepwood. Well, for Minish Cap, it almost certainly is, because most of the time that we're doing figurine hunt, it's in a way that forces a full clear of the seed.
Yep. Well, that's just always the case. If we do figurine hunt in Minish Cap Randomizer tournaments or just in races, it's either going to be something along the lines of, okay, now go full clear, or it's, 30-20, where it's going to be over quickly if there's no other requirements. Nimbus is just happy because it's his seed and it's... Oh, sorry, no. Is it Ogni seed or is it Nimbus seed?
An Ogni seed.
Ah, okay. Yeah, exactly, see? Because usually your seeds are nice Nimbus. So he's just happy that it's not him this time. That's what I meant, sorry.
So, both runners on Mazal. Myth still has the rest of Fortress to do, though. Pika only has the back half of Fortress left.
Don't put this on me.
Of the seed. You do the damage boosting strat against Mazal, and you get rewarded with a health refill. So here's Myth picking up a little bit of time against Pika with doing the remote bomb strat against Mazal. It's slightly faster than Red Sword. See what that was there?
Hot piece and Loopy. Okay, nothing too important.
I'm talking about Orphan Cave, because Myth paused, like, when only, like, 2 pixels were visible. I don't know how Myth saw what it was.
That's what Boltkin's dead.
Yeah. So now there's a choice: droplets or veil faults. That actually is a pretty legitimate choice right now. They're both pretty loaded with obscure checks. I mean, I guess it's droplets because you can full clear droplets. But if we find the last cloud tops, we can do all of Palace except for Fan Loop.
Hey.
I mean, most of it, a good portion of it wouldn't be in Logic, but I don't think you mind skipping Fan Loop in these settings.
Let's see. I think it's again gonna be the you can't have small keys that are going to be annoying.
Or the last crit small.
Uh,
This is why we play Key Sandy on Plano 4, which is allowed.
yeah. Otherwise, it's just a needle in a
Log.
haystack. Can't forget. Oh, Tots Monkey.
My first obscure spot scene, those 2 pots were the 2 obscure spots I didn't know about. I'm not sure if Saves Come is actually faster there.
For what?
From the Fortress Vanilla Big Key to reach the left side.
I don't know.
Because you can just Quick Warp and be at the same place. Quick Warping's faster than Saves Come. You have all the keys. Even then, because of the bow part with the Armos, I'm not sure if you would just try to walk back. They're effectively tied. Technically, Pikapals is probably about, I want to say, like, a minute ahead but it's not much. There's still a lot of seed left. It's been a fairly linear seed, so they've both basically last locationed progression in Deepwood. So that's the only reason why we can really say who's ahead, is because Pikapals has done more Fortress. But it's really not much of a lead to write home about. So, the objectively correct play at this point is probably to go to Droplets over Veil Falls. But those are your two options now.
You go Bayfold.
Well, no, because you have to do Droplets either way, and if Droplets has the last Cloud Tops in stone.
But they're missing a lantern.
You're saying it like it takes that long to reach the Lantern lock checks and Droplets.
Yep.
Okay, I'd probably be saying my quick work right now and then doing the doing Lake Cape Cave, but before this, but Pikapals is just going straight into here. There's our first Cave of Flames small key. I think we'll take that. Book number 3 and Blue Sword. You still need Ocarina for the book to matter, though. We already have more than enough bomb bags to not care about and about the, I think that was probably the 50 pack. You only really need 30. I can tell you Pika was not excited about the third bomb bag.
That's fine.
No, you'll take it, but you're at the same time, it's not saying that you'd be, oh yay, more bombs. You're much happier about the sword in the book.
Yep. I think not even the book, but just the sword. Swords are nice.
Yeah. There's our lantern. So there's droplets.
Hey.
Myth is very excited for that lantern.
Yep.
I just saw his face just completely light up. I mean, that's why I wanted to do. I mean, I would have just done Dig Caves before Pod, anyways, because small keys too.
Yeah, Myth is clearly gonna go to Percy now.
This is Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and this is a randomized version of it. So these are very much not where items are supposed to be. But the game itself is Minish Cap. It was a GBA release, depending on where you were, right before or right after the DS released.
2004, 2005. Yeah, it's not DS, it's GBA. It's very, very late GBA. In America, it was released after the DS dropped. So it has a very large, almost primarily European following. Just because there it was released prior to the DS drop. Hey, there's bracelets. But yeah, you can tell that it's a that it's not an early DS game, because otherwise it would have had its touchscreen function just embedded into it.
Yeah, early DS. Well, it was Nintendo. It was first party Nintendo. Even late DS, it would have had touchscreen functionality.
Yeah, fair enough. Nintendo just loves sticking their prime selling factor into everyone's noses with every little game that they do. Minish Cap is probably by far the best looking 2D Zelda, yeah, and I personally think that the game is a bit on the easier side, and it's, maybe that's just me, but just visually it's just stunning with the sprite work.
But a bit of a. But this is a mid-game dungeon in terms of
Difficulty.
Yeah, in terms of when you're supposed to do this in the normal game, but
we can do this dungeon with just 3 hearts, and we wouldn't bat an eye. So, in Minish Cap...
Well, you'll bat an eye in that last room that Pikapals was just in, because the Dark Maze can be a little bit crowded.
It's just that Minish Cap has a very weird difficulty curve. So, the first dungeons are pretty easy. The third and fourth and fifth, well, it's not really a fifth dungeon, but a fourth and a half one. Those are still fairly easy. Those being like Fortress and Crypt. Palace is a bit on the more difficult side. And then it just spikes up extremely in DHC and Late Palace.
Well, I don't even want to say that it spikes there. It just really spikes on body, final boss.
Well, if you're unprepared for Darknets, then yeah, I guess. Yeah, the Divine Fight just comes out of nowhere. Because you have... The thing with Vati is that usually...
I mean, it's not so much that Vati is difficult or the Gauntlet is difficult. It's just for a first-time player, you have to be very precise against Vati, like, in order to hit him. You won't necessarily die to him, but you won't really be able to hurt him either.
You're literally not going to be able to hurt him because the one fault that the level design or the game design of Minish Cap is that you're not told what Vati's weak spots are. You need to figure them out by yourself by using every single item on everything in Vati. If you don't know that you can suck in those dark orbs in Vati 1, you're not going to make it. If you don't know that you can uncover the eyes in Vati 2 with a bow, for example, you're going to have a bad time. If you don't know that you have to use the goddamn cane to flip Vati through his arms, you're going to have a bad time. And that's one of the things that Minish Cap didn't really communicate well with the player. There's...
At least in the original EU release. I've heard about how in the US release they had
as a hint, but that's not... That's just telling it, and that's just boring.
Yeah.
Ideally, you would have had at least one enemy type that spits the very same dark ball that Vati uses for his attack. And
the other issue with Vati 3 is, for newer players, how precise you have to be in order to actually reflect them, in order to play energy tennis with them.
Vati is unintuitive, exactly. Thank you, that was the word I was trying to dance around. But
I remember my first time when this game first came out, when I faced Vati, it took me like a good hour on Body 3 just because I couldn't reflect the orbs back properly.
For me, it wasn't just... The thing with Vati's final volley thing is that you know what you have to do.
Yeah, you know what you have to do. It's just very precise for if you're not used to that kind of precision. It's much more precise than almost anything else in a casual playthrough of Zelda.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, now it's not a problem, but I've also been playing this game for, what, a year and a half non-stop now? And playing other games that with glitches that require pixel perfect and frame perfect stuff, so it's not that precise anymore, but for a first-time player, it's absolutely pretty precise.
Yeah, yes, but eventually you can get it. It's more
eventually you can, but...
You know how to defeat him. It's worse when you don't know how to defeat him. That's my point.
Yeah.
The other two...
I'm saying compared to how easy the rest of the game, that's just crazy difficult. Yeah, no, it's not hard to figure out that part. It's just very hard in relation to the rest of the game. We won't be seeing... Well, I guess for these guys it doesn't really matter, but we're not going to be seeing Vati this head finish.
Yep. As soon as Link activates the pedestal, there's going to be an earthquake and Vati just falls down some stairs and dies there. That's the joy of pet items. Of pet finish.
Also, and the base EU version is harder than the other two releases.
Yep. So the EU version is the first build of the game, and they had to nerf Vati basically, or they had to make him easier. They made it easier for the Japanese version, and then once again easier again for the American one. And it's yeah. It's Vati. It's basically the change in Vati 1 is the hit point and in the pots. Vati 1 originally didn't have pots in his room, so you could get a health refill during the Vati 1 fight. Which sucked because Vati can actually deal a lot of damage if you're not careful. Or, sorry, if you're in the final cycle and there's this damn dark ball chasing you, that thing deals damage. A lot of it actually. So you not being able to heal up, yeah, that's gonna sting a little.
Pikapals setting up Octomanip. He was not too uncommon in general for a long while. Region locking was around because Europe in general had a different power system than the rest of the rest, and it affected some part of this stuff.
Different outlets and different just electricity and stuff, volts and whatnot. And it's probably also just Japan trying to be extra and all fancy. Like they did it with Pokemon as well, with regional events, where you can only get this shiny thing in Japan or in whatever, and then one of the regions usually got the Sword of the Stick, usually Europe, because America was also like a big player in terms of just sheer size.
Yeah.
So Europe usually got the short end of the stick when it comes to like events and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a big surprise about Minish Cap is Europe actually got Pika failed in the NIP.
Yep.
But Minish Cap is one of the few times that Europe got something first.
I think it's just an earlier build that was shipped out. I think Japan released first, but you had an earlier build of the game because they probably had to send it out to Europe, to Nintendo of Europe for
to translate when they wanted the release window.
Yeah. So they had to send the version to Nintendo of Europe first, and then they had to wait for it to be translated, and then produce the cartridge based on that translation. It's the thing is with like very late game, with games that are fairly late in development, new builds and new merges are made really often and really quickly. So when your game is still fairly early in the pipeline, you maybe have a new build every like half a year to a year. But once it's close to being done and it's just the final few stretches, you have a merge every like 2 weeks at least. The merge is basically what turns what gives you the the new build of the game. Oh yeah, I really appreciate Nintendo making the early bit a bit more difficult. If I had to guess, it's probably just that they ran into some trouble during the QA cycle, I suppose. Where their QA
like I said, this was for Minish Cap, it was a difference in policy between Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America. Nintendo of America decided they wanted Minish Cap after DS release, so so there wasn't as much of a rush there.
Yeah, so they probably shipped it over to the translators later. Because that was still when Nintendo of Japan didn't do any translation works. Outside from, Japanese.
Myth is setting this up so that way you can take a little coffee break. Get the extra long cutscene.
Coffee is great. Yeah, you do that. Coffee is good. It's healthy, I think. Is coffee healthy? It's probably healthy. Probably some, I don't know, metabolism boost or whatever.
There's some health benefits, but at the same time, there's also some health unbenefits, just like about with anything.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. I suppose it depends on the dosage of the caffeine. It's like really high dose caffeine, probably. But not that high dose.
Yeah. No, coffee is not anywhere near energy drink. Well, it wasn't caffeine.
Yeah. Like, caffeine is way worse when it comes to the concentration of... Energy drinks are worse with the caffeine, there we go, because it has all those... It has a lot more caffeine than coffee.
Like, yeah, another one of those fun, semi-obscure things regarding all this. Chocolate. Dark chocolate has some health benefits too, but it's also chocolate.
Yeah. I think it's the cocoa itself, because dark chocolate has the most, like, cocoa.
Yeah.
Not percentage.
But
yeah, not percentage. Never mind.
But regardless, but it's still chocolate. It still needs added sugar, which is really bad for you to be actually eating.
Health stream, exactly, yay! Because we're still just waiting for people to find shit. Yeah, that's the issue with, like, those long seeds. So we just sit here, waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, because doing new stuff at least now.
Yeah.
It's fighting Octo, so nothing too exciting. Just has to get done.
They still need at least
We're going up to Vale Falls. There's no question. We're going to Vale Falls. We're not dipping Graveyard yet. We'd be doing Vale Falls. Question is, are we doing Cloudpots or Graveyard afterwards? Myth makes up about 40 seconds here due to actually getting Octomadep over Pikapals. So, Myth is slowly catching up.
Very slowly. It's like, it's just 40 seconds.
I mean, there's still plenty of room for routing to make a huge difference in this seed.
Yeah, but I don't know, I doubt it. Usually someone gets a small advantage in the early game and then they just keep on building on that.
Were we actually paying attention to see if either Droplets or Fortress were technically an element?
No.
Oh, Force.
Hang on, no. Droplets and Fortress were both not an element. Oh, it's not an element. Okay, never mind. See? Shows you how well I can pay attention.
So, convenient Force Sword.
It's 1, 2. Still 2.
3.
3.
So I know we're mostly on our way to do Veil Falls right now. What do you do after Veil Falls? Cloud Tops or Crypt? There's no Ocarina, so both are kind of bad because you can't
Cloud
both
Tops.
different.
You do Cloud Tops.
Well, I mean, if we find the 5th Cloud Top Skin Stone, that also...
It's gonna be Cloud Tops.
Well, if you find the 5th Cloud Tops Stone, you do Cloud Tops because that opens up all of Palace. And yes, you can't full clear Palace, but you also get Fan Loop in this situation. Oh, there's Ocarina.
Oh.
Okay, yep, that also means Cloud Tops for sure. Because it's not bad, because you don't have to climb back down. That's the debate with Cloud Tops, is because if you do Cloud Tops, you would have had to climb back down, but without Ocarina, yeah, you're doing Cloud Tops.
Yep.
And that gives us Yalari and Sewers.
Hey. Oh, I think Cloud Tops is a good choice here.
I mean, we can do a bingo.
But not now.
No, not right now, but we can do a bingo.
We've been busy here right now.
Yeah. The last bingo was very fun. Spoiler log bingo.
Hey, there's the butterfly pudding. That's useful for them.
He would try Big Key and Jabbernut right next to each other.
Hey. Let's see if helping enough. Helping would be over way too quickly.
That's the last wallet. Unless the Pikapals skipped one?
I don't think they did.
And then why is he only at 300?
I don't know. Did you skip one? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Might have. Oh, Farmer's Cave, right?
Cave, yeah, that's where it was. Okay. So Myth, so that's one figurine that Myth is going to be able to get. Pikapals might end up skipping that figurine.
Yep.
It's kind of out of the way to get back to Farmer's Cave. Not very, but enough that you'll probably be wanting to do better things.
Yep.
And there's last Caltops. So we're doing Palace.
Yep.
Probably skipping Fan Loop.
What is that stuff, Nougat? What Nougat stuff? Oh, Nougat is tasty. Oh. I've got to pick up some Turkish Delight later on. Like in the next few days, I suppose. There's the Jawonut. Unfortunately, it's not required. But hey, we've seen it already, huh?
So we can full clear Deepwood. We can almost full clear Palette.
Yeah.
We're down to guaranteed go mode at Cave of Flame Small Key and Red Small Key. We're just waiting for the figurines now. I guess the thing that so I think at this point we do Wind Tribe, then we do Deepwood. Trying to just that way we don't have to skip Fan Loop if we don't have to, because if one of the small keys is there, that is going to end the seed right there. At least that's probably what I'd be thinking in this situation.
No, I've actually never really tried salted caramel. I don't know why. I think it's just not a thing here in Germany, or just you see it fairly rarely. You see regular caramel more often than salted caramel. But yeah, since it's starting to since it's past August, all the German supermarket chains are full stocked on Christmassy treats like gingerbread and we call them Spekulatius here in Germany. I don't know if they actually have a English name as well. It's basically just cookies, I suppose, with your regular winter spices, cinnamon, star anise, and cardamom, and all that jazz. Your regular winter spices, cloves, probably some. Those Dutch, aren't they? They might be Dutch. I don't know. It's just that we just. Although, it might actually be Austrian. Let me check. Windmill shaped. Yeah, they're usually either windmill shaped or just standard, like, Christmassy shapes. Let's see. Roterkugeln. Yeah, those are Austrian specialties. Chocolate, marzipan, sort of cream in it. The Austrians are mad for marzipan. Lindt. Yeah, Lindt is basically just a fairly big chocolate suppliers.
So the scene's been pretty linear. What are we doing next? Are we going to finally get divergence with Myth going to Deepwood instead?
We've got to see. Let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah. So the origin of what's called speculars is assumed to be either Belgium or the Netherlands. It's great. It's really tasty, and usually the Germans start to stock it as soon as September rolls around. So yeah, summer's over, and now everyone is going to stock up on Christmas treats because, of course, they are. Halloween it's. When I was a kid and going around treating, I would often get like Christmas themed, or like, the Christmassy treats. I'm going around. I think that's just a German thing. That as soon as summer's over, time to stock up on winter stuff. But I think the same applies to Easter as well.
Okay, Myth is bailing on Palace for now.
Ooh. Yeah, I was always it's Christmas in Germany.
So, okay, we have fun now. Yay!
Oh yeah, we can dig. Whole Foods. I don't actually think that we have Whole Foods here in Germany, or at least not that I'm aware of. Mozartkugeln, yes. So they translate to Mozart's balls, or not those balls, but cubes. Yeah, just balls, I suppose.
Oh, there's the last Palace Mall.
Oh, where?
This
Where?
could pay up in Malari's digging.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Mozart
This
balls.
this could end up being huge if there's something in Fan Loop.
Okay. Oh God! Imagine, yeah, it's Easter, Christmas, Easter. Yeah, it's. They don't really have like special summer treats. Oh well, we don't really have them. And Mozart balls. That sounds weird. Mozartkugeln. They're basically small round balls made from pistachio, marzipan, and nougat, covered in dark chocolate. Aldi's, yeah. Well, it depends which Aldi. We have actually two Aldis here in Germany. We've got Aldi Nord and Aldi Süd, which is Aldi North and Aldi South. Mozart rolls. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, rolls. They're bullshit, okay? And the Mozartkugeln originate from Austria because, of course, they are.
Okay, so yeah, Myth is 100% full clearing Palace now because he had this last small key, which was the big concern. If there's something on Big Key, this is going to be huge.
For Myth, yeah. Although Pika might just do Big Key and then just warp out. That's totally possible.
Something like the Cave of Flame Small or Crypt Small.
Hashtag, let's see if Pikapals goes for the Big Key chest. He doesn't.
Ooh.
I would go Big Key chest and then just activate Red Warp and then just, leave. Like, yeah, like it's I would check Big Key Chest. Because I would be so incredibly paranoid about not picking them up. So,
But at the same time, then you'd have to be hunting for the last palace small key, and Pika doesn't know where that is. It's in an easy spot, but he doesn't know that.
yeah. God, no, package. God damn it.
Well, the thing is that you're trading potentially one.
Check into the boss. Yeah, that's true. Ugh.
Yeah, like at least now he knows that he can clear the boss, and so he's turning down. It's either 3 needles in a haystack because you need the third palace small key or the last palace small key, or. And we all know how bad the needles in the haystacks can be.
Thanks. You're welcome, Clever. But yeah, what I was going on about. The funny thing is that Aldi, at least in the US, as far as I have heard, is a serious competitor to Walmart. And the funny thing is that Walmart tried to expand into Germany in the 90s and early 2000s, but they failed miserably because Aldi kept undercutting their prices. And they just had to completely leave Germany. And then, a few years later, Aldi started expanding into the US, where it's currently thriving.
Was it a big time loss to get back to the big key chest? Yes, but it can also be just as equal of a time loss trying to find the last palace small key.
Yeah.
Like we've had a race lost earlier this tournament where they lost because they had to hunt down the last palace small. I don't remember which race it was, but I do remember seeing that race. I don't know why Myth isn't just going ahead and just doing Palace now. There's no reason for him not to anymore. Oh, we're almost done with figurines. Goemon might actually be a small key. That's actually kind of surprising. No, we haven't visited Graveyard yet at all. We're still missing Crypt Small before you really want to go there in Sanity. We've also only recently got access to it. We got access to Graveyard and Droplets. And then since then, we've always had better things to be doing, like Vale Falls and now Palace, than non-full clear. We're down to the point where we are looking for, 2 small keys and figurines. We have quite literally every other item except for Mushroom, but you're not going to fret overly much about the Mushroom.
You haven't found the London key yet. Yeah, before the London key is on the Mushroom. And hello to the winners from GSR1. Yeah, welcome to, to the Village Camp Randomizer. We have the Semifinals Game 3 between Myth and Pikapals. Both are 1-1. And they're pretty much neck to neck, with Pikapals having a slight advantage in like dungeon progression, but Myth having more figurines, which we do need here.
And for people who are not familiar with Minish Cap Randomizer, but familiar with other randomizers, figurines are our version of Triforce Hunt.
Yeah. But luckily for me, I've never played Link to the Past Randomizer, or OTR, so I only have figurine hunt. And besides, the figurines are way more fun to collect because they have they've got little trivia facts in them. It's like picking up a few, or just looking for fortune cookies.
Yeah, the figurines are actually taken out of the game, out of the base game. They are already there. So, very easy.
Yep. Yeah, it's a shame that they don't read it. Because it's actually really cool. Video games. Yeah, see, neither are we. Oh well, with other video games apart from Minish Cap.
Here
Because there's only
is,
Minish Cap.
is the figurines are also part of the most annoying piece of art to get in probably any Zelda game. Yeah, it's worse than Dante Dig.
Yeah, so the Minish are the reason why you can find rupees and hearts in the grass. They're like tiny, like thumb-sized mouse people, I suppose.
That have magic that makes it so that they're only visible to children.
Yeah, or those of pure heart, I suppose.
Yeah.
And they hide stuff in grass and in pots because they really like giving like gifts to the humans, and it's those sneaky kind of gift givers, those do-gooders that you don't notice doing good. And yeah, it's actually really cute. What else is there for?
Mushroom!
Mushroom! Now I'm really curious to see what Rem has in store for us. If Rem has a small key. Whoo-hoo!
I know the face kid. I know that Chad can't see it, but in his face right now, he raises his he's like, what's this?
Yeah, so if Rem has a small key, Pikapals can kiss the goodbye. Because he is so not going to go to up there again. It takes 7 minutes to reach the top of Cave of Flame, of Palace. Yeah, Long is already getting banned for that. So they're not like doubly banned, I suppose.
What's the spin attack again? Oh, right. behind the Sogwell 300 small.
Oh, right, yeah, that one.
So it's not so much spin attack, it's the Sogwell 300 small key. I mean, we're after this, we are totally going to have to ask Myth how he felt after he found the 200 rupees on Waveblade.
Yep.
Because that saved him a very good portion of time waste farming.
Yes, so much.
I know that at this point, if I was in Myth's shoes, I'd probably be rushing Rem to know whether or not I win or lost, because I know that there's a good chance that my opponent might have rushed Palace and skipped that fast.
The issue is it's Pikapals. Pikapals always gets the good luck with those things. But it's really interesting to see just how far Myth has actually caught up with the figurines. Not caught up, but just, exceeded them.
Yeah.
So I suppose in this case, being thorough actually paid off. That while Myth is behind by about 5 minutes in the dungeon, well, yeah, maybe like 5 minutes in the dungeon, he is way ahead when it comes to figurines, being seven
Yeah,
ticks ahead.
He might actually be ahead in total amounts of chest stack now.
Yeah. That's another one. So he's 8 ahead.
Pikapals. So, I think Pikapals is still ahead overall, but it really depends now on where the small keys are, more than anything. That's the last spin scroll?
Hey.
Yes, it is. It's the last spin scroll.
Yeah, and that's the final element. So actually have vanilla elements. That's funky, that never happens. But yeah, now we really want to see what...
And Mashy is about to sweat because he's about to get the last Palace small key. He's like, oh man, I could have gotten this before I entered Palace.
Mashy? You mean...
Or Pikapals, sorry.
Pikapals.
He is going to be sweating bullets for the rest of the seed.
Yep.
One way or another.
Elements. I think I have to go with a flavor that actually that's only really known in Middle Europe. That is sweet woodruff, also known as Waldmeister here in Germany. It's it's an herb that just tastes really unique. It's like, how do you describe that? I just don't know. It's a sweet herb that tastes really earthy, but also a bit like just a bit like lavender, I suppose. But it's like the prime flavoring for sweets and desserts here. Yeah, see? We all fall off clouds. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, Pikapal choosing to go to the middle portion of Cave of Flames before... But yeah, that's a glitch that can happen, Kato.
Yep. If you're too fast. Basically,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah, you can be too fast. You can be too fast and that will happen. So...
York just does not like Link going fast. I think it's EU exclusive, yeah. But if it's... Shouldn't it then have been... You know, Nishcap is actually surprisingly well coded, but there's
yeah,
just,
I probably hope that it wasn't actually coded by Nintendo. But yeah, it's pretty well coded. There's a few glitches that are used to pretty good effect, but most of them are not very game breaking.
Yeah, and those that are, you know, really game breaking. like OG, which is our version of the exploration glitch, I suppose. That state that you have doing this glitch is super wonky. Meaning that you can easily just
yeah. Like, I guess our 3 big glitches now are enemy clips, OG, and Lily clip. I think those are the 3 that really break the game in half. So, Pikapals went into Cave of Flames. Myth is preferring to dip Graveyard.
Mirror Shield.
And we're not really kidding. We're not even being sarcastic or funny when we say use this Mirror Shield. It's basically useless.
Yeah, so the thing with Mirror Shield is that you get this thing. So in Manila, you get the thing after you defeat Vati. So imagine getting an extra shield after you defeat Gandalf, or I don't know, Ganon, I suppose, in other Zelda games.
And even then, even in Randomizer, its only usefulness is you get a cool visual glitch.
And well, you technically can, have those wonky enemy as those energy bolts. So if you have the Mirror Shield and you're getting hit by a projectile, you shoot out an energy beam. And hello to the Raiders from Scoff Central. Welcome to the TMCR tourney, the Variety Tourney Semifinals. Oh god, yeah, that reminds me of those old slogans. Thank you, Clever. But yeah, Pikapals is now also going? No, he's not going. Okay. Pikapals is not going to the graveyard just yet. They're hoping for the the last key on Scarblade. Have we seen Scarblade?
Yes, Myth did it. Myth did them.
Ooh. Yeah, Myth is on max figurines. He doesn't need any more. Just
So
needs...
this was actually a scene where we got all figurines before Go Mode.
Yeah.
That's slightly unusual.
We're still in dire need of some... jokes. No one laughs. I'm happy. Yeah.
Well, these are the 2 worst keys.
We need that one.
Vanilla Crypt Small! Vanilla Crypt Small!
Ew. So, we now need just one more small key and then we're done. That being the one for... Cave of Flames. So as soon as we get a Cave of Flames small key, we're in Go Mode. Or, well, in no mode.
This will be close, because Pikapals has progression advantage.
But Myth has the mushroom. Did we see Rem already?
No, he did not turn in.
See? Okay. Yeah, it's not a small key on the king. So it's
What
gonna
do
be
we have
somewhere.
left? Dr. Left? Rem? I think that might be all that we haven't checked.
Suez. Have we seen
Doc-
Suez? We've seen Suez. Sean Cave? Droplets?
We have not seen...
Myth? Myth, no! Shush! Go away there. No! Ooh! Oh, it's also... Oh, could it be a small key deep in... Oh, no. Yeah, so Myth has now just tasted blood with that vanilla Warcrypt key. And now he's probably...
Myth has probably been baited into doing this because that convenient small key, the convenient Cloud Tops key.
Yep.
I think Myth is just getting... And the convenient Ocarina, I think Myth is getting baited knowing that it's also convenient.
Myth did the first half, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's just...
I mean, it's still not bad yet. For Myth, because
So-
he can get the blue warp, and it's not a big time difference. Pika
bas-
also already did this.
So the first one to get the small key from Cave of Flames wins. Easy as that.
Well, not necessarily.
Why?
Pika has already done Green Shoe,
Oh, yeah.
so that's a
yeah,
that's
but
a big.
Green Shoe takes 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's not long, but they're both very quickly running out of check, so it won't take long for Pika to run into the Cave of Flame small key, depending on where it is.
Well, it's on Cave of Flames. Easy as that. And Myth now has the blue warp, meaning that he's a bit quicker to get
Well,
to clear.
Pikapals also got the blue warp.
Yes. Deepwood Basement. Have we seen Deepwood Basement?
Pikapals did it.
Ah.
No,
God, if it's
but
on Ren.
Myth is doing Deepwood. So Myth kind of he's going to full clear Deepwood now, just like Pika did. So Myth has to focus on Ren. Otherwise, Pikapals is probably getting this first. If it's Rim, Myth wins. If it's not Rim, Pika wins. I'm pretty sure that's what it's down to at this point.
I don't know. I'm personally still hoping for Myth, but yeah, the odds aren't great. Let's put it that way.
I mean, we have Rem, we have Sean Cave, we have Dr. Left. Is that all that we have left?
I don't know. Might be.
Because getting his last wallet,
Yep.
or which he shouldn't get because he should know his figurine correct.
God, imagine it being on Dr. Ugh. Although, I'm gonna put it out there, it's gonna be on Sean Cave. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh, wait. No, where are you going, Pika? Oh, Percy. Oh, wait, no. No, we full cleared Fortress. Never mind. That's right. And the other thing is, Myth is feeling really good about the seed, but they've both taken roughly the same path, so Myth is not... going to think that he's behind, even though he is. Actually, not terribly uncommon. Or Sword on Percy is not terribly uncommon. By the time you get access to Percy, you still have 2 more swords available to you. Here's Dr. Left. The hunt for the Cave of Flame small key. It's Dr. Left, Sean Cave, or Rem.
I'm gonna say Sean Cave. Because Myth has put off Rems for so long now.
Pika, he definitely needs it to be on Sean Cave.
Yep. because Pikapals for some reason always has this sort of luck. It's probably on Sean Cave. There we go. Let's see.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
it's Sean Cave.
Yep,
Pika
so-
is probably one.
Yep, Myth is gonna full clear town here before going to Sean Cave.
Myth is feeling very far. Myth, I'm pretty sure, feels ahead too.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Why is it? Oh shit! I think at this point, it's not just Sean Cave, but just Quennel and being. There's probably a link there between Quennel and being British. That just spells bad luck. Myth, you're rising. Hello, Myth. So, we are on a 50-minute delay, meaning that Myth and Pika both already finished. And seeing as how Pika is in go mode but Myth isn't, I think we can kind of guess who won in the end. Although I haven't actually I haven't looked in the race room yet, so it might be Myth for all I know. Yeah. It's Sean Cave. Nah, it's not gonna. It's not gonna take you 15 minutes. It's 6, 7. I don't know. How long is the basement of Cave of Flames again?
I mean, it's from the
like-
blue wart. You're in go mode. It's
Like 5
probably
minutes.
4 or 5 minutes. Yeah.
4 or 5. I think the. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, because you're not doing the basement.
Yeah, see, 4 is 8, so the last half is 4, and without basement it's 1 or 2 minutes, I suppose, depending on Gleerock.
So, yeah, this Pikapals is basically done though. Pikapals is not going to mess up Rock to the point that Myth catches up. So, this looks like it is Myth or Pika and Nesmin in the finals.
God. That is chaotic. It's a very chaotic pairing. Yeah, it's a tournament 1v match. Yes, we can actually have a proper revenge there. Finals is best of 5, right? Or is it best of 3? Do we know that? I guess you probably do, but
Yeah, finals is best of 3, and the bronze place is best of 1.
There's Smoky for Myth. And there's Leo for Pikapals. Wait, hang on. So we are getting a sub 230 seed.
Very surprising for these settings. The
Yeah.
keys were mostly pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's usually what trips you up in figurine hunt is, or in key sanity is the small keys.
Yeah.
So yes, this might not seem like it, but for these settings, this was a very jet scene.
Absolutely.
And we can just about make it truly official. Congratulations, Pikapals.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't so much the scene starting off linear, it was more just where that one small key was. Because up until Myth had to get the wallet, Myth was very much ahead in terms of total number of checks. But then he had to spend a lot of time backtracking to get that wallet.
Hey, GG's. There we go.
And so we do have our runners coming in. So how was it, guys?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing, Myth?
Why did it have to be Cradle?
I don't know.
I mean, at the point when we knew it was when Pikapals got it, we knew it was either on Sean Cave or on Rem.
Yeah, I was watching a
God.
race stream at that point. Yeah.
Apparently, if it was Rem, I was going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Myth, I don't know what it is with you and Quennel.
I had so many chances to go back there.
Oh well.
I mean, yeah, but Pika, how long would it have taken you? Well, I mean, just imagine how much upset were you if you would have had to reclimb Palace?
Yeah, it was, I was definitely going to be extremely upset about that one. Especially after the Palace small key that I needed was, just sitting in Malori's mind.
Yeah.
Just sitting there
quick-
menacingly.
Quick question for you, Myth. How were you feeling when you got the 200 rupees from Waveblade?
Oh, really relieved because I was like, great, I can buy that small key.
Rather than
Instead
farm
of
from
having to-
chickens?
No, I've got us another spot I can farm. You had boots, so you can go into the mayor's cabin, mayor's house, and hit the masks. The masks drop red rupees and blue rupees, so it's really fast to farm there.
Right.
So it would have been like a good 2 to 3 minute time loss for no reason.
It would have probably been better for me if there wasn't that. I'm assuming Pikapals, you also got enough money to buy the key from Waveblade, or did you?
No, he did Lake well before you, so he got that wall
Right.
well before
Yeah.
you.
I managed to get the money I needed from Cave of Flames on my first trip, and then just barely inched over 300 as I was finishing Simon's.
Oh, so did you bail from Lower Krenel early on in the seed when you got your cane?
Yeah,
Yes,
I ran out of
Yeah,
bombs,
that
so I
makes
couldn't climb.
Oh. Oh.
I had all of 3 bombs going to the spot where you have to, use all your bombs to actually progress, so I figured I'd just grab the 3 chests in the cave and piece for more bombs.
That worked out really well for you then. So you must have been ahead at the end of the linear stage.
Yes, he was about Western Woods ahead of you
Yeah.
by the time when you got your when you got Red Sword, or when you got your Spin Myth. He was
I wasn't
Western
feeling
Woods.
good at the end of the linear stage. I was like, that was really stupid. I feel behind here. But then the way I did Fortress and I felt like I was perfectly playing the middle section. I was going exactly where I needed to do to get the items to go to the next spots.
Unfortunately, Pika was doing the exact same thing. So
I was also feeling exactly the same way. I was like, Grego paid off. That's a miracle.
Yeah.
So you were both very much. So you were actually catching up to Pika, but just not fast enough.
Yeah, my droplets execution was a mess. I lost so much time in there.
And then what's the wallet? And the required 300 one.
Yeah, that was so weird.
I mean, it's not the first time I was hardlocked into. I've seen a seed hardlocked into 300, but
yeah, I mean, I think one of the seeds I genned for practice managed to be required red sword on 600, but it's weird for a Deepwood small key to be the key like that.
Yeah, it was all of those small keys in shop. I was like, dude, this actually loaded. Like every single item was possibly required.
And then half of them were fortress ones.
One of those seeds the seed that I had at one point was actually shared to me by somebody else. I did not gen it. But it was wallet. It was your exit out of the initial sphere and for the item on 300.
That would be a fun rupee farm.
We were discussing what was the way of...
It was so early in the seed, I said, forget rupee farming. I am going to delete the save file.
Fair enough.
We were discussing after we'd finished what was the best way of not last locationing that small key for Cave of Flames, and you had to, when you were over in Lake and you got the grip ring and the wallet, you would have to have ignored the grip ring at the time, and with that wallet go to town and buy the Deepwood small key, and then use that to go for your double dip into Deepwood. Just to get the spin attack so that you could go to Western Woods and get your mitts, and then you can go and do Chronal Climb in one go.
You know, just do come in, read the mill, progression.
Just clearly didn't read the seed properly.
Oh, that was just to watch.
I know.
Okay,
Also,
I think we know the answer, but we have to ask: is how banned is Zochny?
Oh, banned, very banned.
Yeah, I'll ban that, though I respect the required light arrows at the start.
Yeah, that was fun. The light arrows at the beginning was fun. The wallet was weird, but okay. The keys were irredeemable.
Yeah.
The vanilla
keys were the
Royal
problem.
Crypt key, vanilla Royal Crypt key, and then the Cave of Flames key. No, that was awful.
Also the 300 key.
Yep.
But it was really fun not knowing if it was actually required light arrows until about 45 minutes into the seed when you guys only did Fountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who needs to do Courtyard?
No, Fountain.
I guess Fountain was available then.
Yeah, there was one check in Fountain.
Yeah.
We're also really hoping for something on Waveblade because you had your 10 hearts fairly early. But Waveblade didn't have anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got the exact number of heart pieces for Waveblade.
Yeah, I think as I was going into Deepwood, I was like, well, I guess that's the last heart piece I need for the spin attack that's clearly on Waveblade.
I should have listened to my gut and not done Palace.
Well, I mean, that could have won you the game. Like I said, it was a 50-50.
Because I left out of Wind Tribe to go to Krenel, got that last Palace key. I just did the Krenel climb then.
Well, were you still going to do Palace before doing Crypt? Because that's
no,
where the
I
time they would have been skipping Fan Loop.
Yeah. It would have also been huge time save from not full clearing the overworld. Because I full cleared everything. There was nothing left. My tracker is completely blank.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
True vanilla
Elements.
element. True vanilla
Yeah,
element.
the vanilla elements were funny too.
Anything else interesting about Seed? Lots of convenient items, like you get your ocarina and you're about to do Veil Falls, so you go ahead and do Cloud Tops.
You had to make the
Or you
choice
get
to
your
go
last
to
cloud.
Veil Falls to get that ocarina. Because he could have easily
that's
gone
true.
to Krenel or... especially if we both did droplets before that point, right? So then you could have gone Royal Crypt and instead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we were all thinking that you just do droplets though, because you have Height Cave. You can almost full clear droplets, like with the exception of basically the boss. So
Yeah.
you would basically do droplets because you have the underwater piece.
As I was going towards droplets, I was like, I literally said out loud, I was like, let me go and check like dog food and Hype Cave, just in case it's got a lantern.
See, I ended up doing the opposite. Went into droplets without the lantern. Didn't bother going through the Gustrar path or anything, but
Oh,
and got the lantern and then went back and full cleared.
So yeah, lots of convenient items. The convenient lantern, convenient flute, convenient cloud tops, convenient swamp stones.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
wasn't
sure how-
prepared for the triple swamp stones on the way to Caster.
I was feeling really bad about that because I hadn't done the Trilby Beanstalk at the time, so I didn't have my mitts.
Oh.
Well, so I full cleared Caster and I was just sweating and was like, please, no, don't make me go to Mitsless Fortress. And then I was like, right, I'm going to do the Beanstalk. If the mitts are there, I'll go to Fortress. And it was there. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Any other stray thoughts?
Well, I guess we've got the Season 1 rematch.
I
Final.
know.
Pikapals and Esmond.
Nesman's gonna be out for revenge now.
Yeah, he's out for blood.
We got to have a
And-
British winner this time.
Oh, so I guess that this just means that that next season is just going to be me and TDH then?
I guess.
I guess it has to be.
But yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you win, then no one in the top 4 won.
I know. You know, I got edged out of the top 3 by the last round. Just gotta prove my wildcard spot was earned somehow, I guess.
Yeah.
And not just me blindly lucking into everything.
Yeah, GG's Pikapals and Myth. And good luck in your upcoming matches because I believe there's going to be a bronze match as well.
Oh yeah, the meme race.
Yes.
Right.
Well, you want to get. Well, actually, you won't show up with the on the podium because you're a moderator. But should be fun. So, is there a time like frame for that? Like, is it within X number of weeks or?
Oh no, it's whenever we schedule it.
Open-ended. Okay.
Probably next weekend.
Sounds good. Well, actually, the only problem with next weekend is the ZSRM.
It is the ZSR Marathon next week.
That's next weekend. Yeah, that's going to be the only issue.
Watch the Minish Cap race. Nitros, Martin, and Session doing a triple any % race. Watch it.
Yeah, if you
cool.
if you haven't seen Minish Cap any % in a while, it's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes of time save in the last 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Real big tricks and out of bounds and crazy stuff. It's insane to watch.
Oh, nice.
Okay, any last words from anyone? Again, GG's. Thank you very much, Hendris and Louistek, for doing commentary, and also Nimbus and Akini for doing tracking. Always appreciated. So, I guess we'll wrap things up. So, thanks everyone for joining us. Hope to see you again. And we don't have anything on ZSR right now, but I'm going to send you to someone whose name should be familiar to all of you. So, thanks, take care, and have a good night, morning, or afternoon. Bye.
See ya.
See y'all next time.
Yeah.
See ya.